Roman Kemp, a radio DJ and a TV presenter. It's part of his job to wear a big smile on his face. However, life is not always like that. He struggled with mental health. In August 2020, 6 months into the pandemics, he lost Joe without any warning. Over 3/4 of men feel unable to confide in those close to them about their problems. Why are so many young men losing their lives? Joe was a producer who was stuck with the newbie Roman. Spend almost every day together talking to the biggest celebrities and film junkets. For example, Tom Cruise. The day he found out Roman was doing a radio show and texted him, "Let me know you're okay," thinking he overslept. He was 3 if he ran to his house. The producer told Roman he's gone. Roman did not see any signs of things going wrong. He wanted to see if the mate saw anything. Charlie and Matt says they remember him being the happiest man in the world. One friend is saddened they had a deep conversation with him in Nottingham because of the increasing demand. The NHS partnered with the police to create a mental health emergency service. More people have experienced a mental crisis during the coronavirus pandemic than ever previously recorded. As young as 11-year-old, someone made an attempt to end his life. 90% of their jobs are male suicide, says the women. Lots of it will be relationship difficulties, feeling like they let their parents down, feeling like they are not where they should be in life. Friends are confident, outgoing, they are not. Belfast has the highest rate of suicide rate in the UK. Teenagers and young adults are twice as likely to end their own life. The boys say they lost their best mate Carl 2 months into lockdown was 15. Friends are waking up paranoid, hoping one of the friends don't attempt suicide. Lighthouse, a beacon of hope. Women say the individual group will be helped because they are in a higher risk category of harm or, ultimately taking their own lives, too. So it going with preventative measure around that to help support them. So they try to normalize the feelings by owning the pain. Over a third of people who have lost someone close to them to suicide has thought about taking their own life. Roman joins their session. They speak to them and need to come to terms how real this happened. One child feeling that it was thought because he was to him. He could see his house from his mummy's window. Roman goes to University of Glasgow's Suicidal Behaviour Research Lab to meet Professor Rory O'Connor. He researched 24 to 25 large of his research is attempting to know what happening inside the suicidal mind. Entrapment is when suicidal thoughts are more likely to happen according to him. They think they are better off dead. Safety plan on simple interventions. Because suicide is preventable, one step is we ask people what make you suicidal. Step 2 is distract them from suicidal. Step 3 and Step 4, who can you go into in a crisis? Fergus attempted 19 but is now in a better place. How did he do it? He is now raising awareness for mental health groups. Fergus says he was a pillar of strength in his friendship group and did want to let that expectation. However, at university he was socially isolated and never found friends for life. Was not able to sleep or eat for days at a time. After getting angry at the feeling the way he was, Mum sent message in the family WhatsApp group, "How are you?" replied, "I'm fine." 2 hours later attempt suicide. The message makes him feel and normal and stops worrying about things he will really suffer if he does take them. Even Roman was thinking about attempting suicide. He remembered crying in his room, saying what the point was, calling his mum. Then she got in the car and came to see while making sure the sister was on the phone while was coming. Roman meets Lysander. Children friend Ashley took his own life in 2017. Lysander visits his Ashley family often. Also introduced to Tom and Ollie Moore of Friends, they wish they had more videos to remember him by. 3 years on, they agree to accept it, with the rest of the Friends opening up is more in depth. Mental health learning is currently at individual schools' discretion, but a handful are putting in front and center. Teacher asks the questions about mental health. Kids talking about depression that impressed Roman and gave him hope. Like, share, comment and subscribe.